Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. And ahead of us, we've got Floki. And the reason he's on our minds and in front of us right now is we have a backstory we've never shared for quite a while that I unfortunately overlooked. And with our spotty release schedule of late, it was easy to overlook a few things when you're not quite as consistent as we have been in getting out episodes. So, with that in mind, anybody else where you think I might have overlooked your backstory? I believe Floki is the last one I was needing to get done, but please remind me if you've submitted a backstory and I've unfortunately somehow overlooked it. Just let me know in the Discord down in the comments below and we'll correct that ASAP. But anyway, this is Floki's first attempt, according to what I think he mentioned in the Discord, where he left his backstory. So let's just get in here and find out a little bit more about Floki. He was found unconscious at the entrance of a subway station. He was left there, gravely wounded, multiple fractures, weird incisions in different places, and he couldn't remember anything, not even his name. Because of his jesting, a Swedish nurse had teasingly called him Loki, after the Viking god of naughtiness. And well, since Loki was not a very positive deity, they named him Fun Loki, or Floki for short. Gradually, fragments of the past reappeared. Not everything, but enough to realize that he wasn't alone in this world before his accident. Enough to realize the aliens had kidnapped him and his family. Enough to know the aliens were responsible for his injuries. The strange incisions were, according to the doctors, caused by medical tests the aliens had performed on him. Some to study the human body, some to try to improve him, some to enhance him. Some failed, some succeeded, in a way. For instance, he could run faster and longer than others. They also tried to manipulate his mind to control him, and they had some minor success. It was at one of those experiments that he managed to escape. In the beginning, he wanted to go back to rescue his family, but a new flashback made it clear they couldn't be rescued anymore. Well, after a year, he had been released from the hospital and eager to get revenge on his captors. He had applied to Phoenix Point. Great was his joy when he was offered the position as an assault. It's payback time. All right, so thank you for that backstory, Floki. I think for all that have submitted backstories, that gets us up to date. If anybody else is interested to dive into the backstory pool, whether it's your first time or not, feel free to submit. We got a whole channel reserved for it on our channel Discord. If you're not a member of the Discord, the link is down below, or feel free to leave a backstory in the comments below, whatever is easier for you. And onward. So we have a Haven Defense with only 5 of us. And some of our stamina could have been better coming in, so some of us will not have full will points. And, if you remember, we have a certain Void Omen, where we also have the I believe it's a Synedrion Haven, as a matter of fact. The Haven Defenders are also hostile to us. So I want to hopefully try to set us up, since it's only a team of 5, that we definitely keep or try to keep our ability to retreat, if we let's put it that way. We keep our paths of retreat open, just in case it ends up being overwhelming for just 5 characters. It's a Rescue the Citizens map, so hopefully we can grab somebody or 2 and get out of here. But, if it's just too much to take down all the enemies that we have to along with Haven Defenders, we'll just have to give up, take what little experience we might have gained, and move on. I still wanted to get in here just because it is Synedrion, and that is the ending. I want to try and keep good relations with them. That's why we're doing this, even though it's not an ideal situation for us with only a team of 5, but we're going to give it a go. In fact, Tristan, let's take a look at you and your loadout, and you have a rocket. And you have a grenade launcher, and hopefully because of those, you'll have, since we don't have enough oomph to get backup ammo, you're going to be limited to very few shots, 4 shots out of your main weapon. So hopefully having these other options will still keep you and give you enough firepower for this mission. That's what we're hoping for. That's what we're counting on. And you are paranoid, which actually is a good thing for us. And you are immune to Psychic Scream, as a little refresher. Sectoid. It's more a refresher for me because it's been a while since I recorded on this one. So I'm just double checking in on everybody. But now Sectoid, you also have Fury 2. So we have a well-equipped, as far as rockets go, team. No backup rockets, but we have grenades, and you do have backup ammo without a grenade launcher. So you're more of an up-close grenade guy once the Furies are gone, and your big weapon with extra ammo. So Sectoid, there's your build. You do have fire resistance if that becomes a battlefield thing, and we have yet to pick up Daredevil to give you extra damage. But you do come with Skirmisher, so if you take any damage, your attacks are going to deal 25% more damage at the end of that turn where you take damage. So we got to remember that. If we get hit, let's get you shooting. Now this dude, now I gave you the shield back. Hopefully you can be one of those individuals that can get up close. I just like the idea of having grenades also. Well, since I got a shield, you're basically going to be a shooter for me, so I got to give you enough ammo on that. And we're going like this. Ideally, I would have. I don't want to give up. Yeah, I don't want to give up the med kit. So it's a tough call. I would love to get nothing better than have you carrying also an iconoclast. But this is how your build is going. This dude. Shane Marine Grant Vanson, backup ammo for all your stuff. Hopefully you are on target today. And finally, we have Floki, who we just heard the backstory from. He has one of the deadly weapons, the Chaos shotgun. He also, since he kind of does better when he gets up close, we also gave him a Neurazer because our containment center is built. And if we have the opportunity to capture, we're going to go for it and see if that can help us out too. So that is the team that's going out. There's probably one person I could give an extra something to, but I think I'm going to hang on to him right now for our next promotion. I don't think, we could go one more bit of strength, and your delirium max with such low willpower, or willpower is not impacted, but if I start raising your willpower too much, it will be. And the only thing you have that uses willpower is Gunslinger. So we're going to keep it like this, and I'm going to give you a little health, because this is going to be a tough mission. And then I think that's probably about it. Looking there, we just don't have enough without dipping into the pool to upgrade everybody else. Let's just hope we have enough firepower to get this baby done. Let's get down there and see how this goes. It is a daytime mission, so that's good news, is we can see better on the field, but that also works in reverse, especially if the Synedrion comes with a lot of snipers out there to try picking us off. So let's get going. Alrighty, now let's get a good picture of where we can evac from. It is very convenient, at least from where we started. And the bulk, there's 7 we have to. Okay, so this is the new update that we have to see. The capture space remaining, total available containment is 25. That's in containment. The capture space we have available on our vessels apparently is 6. So if we have the opportunity, I doubt we're going to be doing a lot of captures, to be quite honest, but I have it along just in case. And Haven Defender's optional. Let's see if we can find out if we can locate where a crate might be. On this particular map, it looks like we have a crate way back here, which, unless things go swimmingly well and we can just get over there to somehow pick it up, that is not a crate-friendly location, although we have a second one over here, which could be more doable and still allow us not to get too extended for evac if things don't go our way. The problem is, do I need loot more? Or we also need to rescue citizenry, so I think we're going to move in that direction first. That's going to be how we get this thing going. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this dude, for starters, and start moving off in that direction. And see if we can see what we need to see. I'm going to move you here. Now you have a shield. If I leave one action left, you can always put down the shield. And I think that's just what we're going to do as we kind of move forward. We're not seeing anything off in the distance for a daytime mission, so Seems like enemies could very well be. I wanted to see if enemies were down in this direction, but it does not appear to be so. So maybe we don't need a shield as long as we have this cover.
I'll be right there.
Okay, it would appear to be so. Now, as far as jet jumping, I wonder how far and what would be the best play for us this way. Now, we can't quite get up to high ground here. We potentially can get up to high ground here. The question is, what else could be hiding around? But I'm going to get up here, and if we happen to see something, we can still get a rocket off from up here from some very advantageous high ground. So let's give it a go. And we did spot some enemies. Oh boy, did we spot some enemies. And the Fierce Seals are what the Synedrion defenders are known as. They are a Synedrion squad. Their leader is Odyssey, using the tactic active camo. So characters and allies within 12 tiles get 100% stealth. Oh, baby. So either this is Odyssey or he's not within 12 tiles of this individual. So let's kind of see if we can find out. And there's Odyssey. So he himself is not exactly hidden. So the question becomes, it would be nice to work on them a little bit. It'd be nice for them to shoot at Pandorans. And we have a sniper Pandoran here. So I think our best play is to try and rescue some citizens over on this side of the map near our exit zone in case things get out of hand. We might have you over here, except this guy's way down on the ground floor. Just perfect for a hitman to pick him off. Oh man. Let's just see also here. We could potentially have a nice shot here also. So Shane Marine Ground Vanton, let's see if we can take out their leaders so the rest of them are going to be less hidden potentially, because he won't be around for them to be within 12 spaces of. So let's just go find out.
Ready to engage.
If this is a decent enough chance. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby. He's hidden very well. In fact, we have a pretty good chance of hitting the railing, but I think based on everything else we know, this is what I'm going to try for in an attempt to take out the leader, and I hope we can do some damage. Oh, and you took out the head. Awesome job, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, and you had the advantage of sniper weaponry, and now I'm almost feeling like this could be a perfect opportunity for one of these. Except it will not kill him. It has a very good chance if it's on target to drop him down and give damage, fall damage. And let's just give it a go and see how that works out for us. And he got some fall damage on top of that. So he's a hurting individual, but he's still very much a danger to us and a threat to us. Tristan?
Ready.
Now you also can jump, which would mean we also would have a chance for another rocket. Although the rocket itself may not quite be enough to take him out. And your rocket, given your position, oh, because you're right behind that thing. So you don't have as awesome a chance. And that's going to be a tough rocket shot if I put you right here. That will be one tough shot if you can make it. I don't know if it's even worth it. It's almost more worth it to try to do something over there. So let's take a look. And boy, are we finding more. Are they grouped up for us? Guess where we're trying to send a rocket right now?
Executing.
Yeah, let's hope we can execute this well. Let's hope if it's too short, it's not going to hit them all. Let's face it. Yeah, we got railing protecting them and the hitman. So I'm going to err on the hitman side since he can hurt us more at a distance. So let's kind of err there and hopefully we still hit him even if we wander our shot. Okay, and it did wander and we did hit him. But we did most of our damage to this poor footpad, who's going to almost bleed out in one turn. Although he can regenerate, but his weapon doesn't scare me. This one does. And this guy, we took out his... Oh, he's a Tyrant Alpha, though, so he still has a Spitterhead. But we took out his weapon. So actually, we took out kind of 2 guys, because he'll be gone before he can get anywhere close enough to hurt us. And hopefully a civilian. Let's hope we're far enough away so that the hitman feels...
Still alive.
Now, Floki... I wonder if you're going to be able to get in here at all fast enough. Because this guy could step to the side and potentially have a shot right through those, because the closed doors obviously are see-through. I'm going to play a game with you, Floki, to get you inside and pushed inside.
Let's go.
See if we can rescue this lone guy over here. And we did not expose anybody else. Of course, if they're anywhere near this guy, that's fine, because they're far away. They could be hidden and 100% stealthed over here. But boy, oh boy, oh boy. So let's just do an Overwatch for you, Shane Marine Grant Vanson. It doesn't quite reach as far as we need. And you don't really see the right angle with walls and windows here. So we're just going to put it out in this courtyard and just see if we can get lucky here if they try to advance towards the citizens that are mostly grouped up over here to be rescued.
Area covered.
Floki, stay put. And let's see how this goes. Ah, they're shooting for us. He had pretty good range. Wow. Ow.
A lot of blood.
That hurt. Bono hurt us bad. We're getting hurt more by them. Okay, the leader is down. Nobody can be hidden within nearby him. What's this? Aha, we got a Chiron out there. And we're getting hit left and right. It's gonna get not close enough for the poison. So this is not a perfect scenario. We got down to 1 hit point, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson. That's not the way we like it. Plus you lost a limb, so your stamina is going to be shot. Oh, baby. That was a deadly round. I guess that's what we get for not moving you into cover, but even so, with the sniper gunning for us, hitting us in the head, he probably would have hit you in cover also. Oh, baby, baby. Have we got our work cut out for us? Now this sniper over here is on the 2nd floor, so that's drastically inconvenient. So let's do this.
Yes.
I'm gonna bring you, Floki, right here. Holy smokes! That's some cool stuff. And you're going to be slowed down a little bit, my man. Because to go to help our capture game, I'm picking those 2. I wish for sure we could pick up more. And if the mission goes well and we don't have to evacuate, we'll see about doing just that. But for now, boy, oh boy, oh boy, let's get you hidden. And that sniper that's upstairs is going to be able to shoot at any one of us that it chooses to choose. Oh, baby. We're bringing you here.
I'm going in.
No choice but
And unfortunately, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, if I take a shot with you, you're not getting healed this turn, and you'll bleed out. So we have to get you healed. That looked a lot better. Stopped our bleeding. Except we cannot get out of line of sight from this guy right there. At least not at the moment. Anywhere that we go, this guy can still try picking you off. Yeah, anywhere we decide to go. So I guess if we're going to go anywhere, we're going to crouch right here. And we're going to set your Overwatch to try and pick him off upstairs. If he moves a little closer to the window, maybe we can be the ones that get lucky. And then we have a civilian that's going to be running, and we definitely need to keep the civilian because we know they're going to go for their own civilians once they're active, the Synedrion that is. So I think I'm going to keep the civilian back here. Hopefully that ends up being a safe place as we try for the evac zone. Now we've got this dude, and what I'm going to do is take this dude all the way over here. He should not be able to be in line of sight from the Synedrion upstairs. And we still free up a citizen. And I think what I'm going to do right now, that citizen can come out here and stay pretty well hidden. Is there windows up here where that sniper can get to us? No. He'd have to come right to the edge to be able to see us. So I'm going to get you all the way. In fact, I'm going to get you here since he shouldn't be able to get an angle on you. Unless there's another surprise down low that can shoot at you. We're going to get the citizen out next turn. And this dude, that's about as safe as we're going to get you. We're going to keep you right there. Now we've got Sectoid who got hit. And we're not going to be able to get our last rocket over there. So I'm going to try to do what I wanted to the hitman. Because this guy's going to bleed out. This guy only has a spitter head. And that can hurt civilians. But this guy can hurt him even more. And we just have a tough time doing a lot of damage to that guy over there. So we are out of weaponry there. Is there anything we can see? It says we can see this guy from here. I doubt that's a worthwhile shot, and absolutely not. But if we can see him from up here, guess what that means? He can probably he can probably see us too. So we got to be careful of that sniper. I think if I come here, we'll potentially be in good position coming up, and that sniper is going to have a tough shot shooting at an up angle, and we're going to take that chance. And we found the Chiron over here. All right, now what have we got going here? I can come over here and bash, and as I just realized, I don't have a lot of options open for these worms. So what I'm probably going to do is I'll end up bashing this one. I'll have limited movement to move away. Oh, to be quite honest, with our almost full armor, you would be able to stand up to a worm explosion, or a single worm explosion. So I'm probably going to bring you back here against the sniper shots afterwards. And let's hope that's good enough, Tristan. Let's hope. Let's bash away here. We won't be able to get close enough to bash here, so I'm going to get you in cover at this point. And do we have enough to be able to heal you? Not quite, so we're going to hunker down. And you, Sectoid, also are going to hunker down. And the other thing, I don't know if I did. Shame on me. And we're going to be able to return fire with our med kit. The first thing you got to do before you hunker down and end your turn is make sure you got the proper weapon chosen, because there is no return fire available here. This guy actually can get a really good angle. I'm worried about this sniper. This is probably the one that's going to hurt us. Yikes. Oh, baby, baby. We're in a tough pickle. Let's go find out what happens. We're hurting again. He's just picking us off. That citizen is not in good shape, especially since he's about to get spit upon. Ah, we're not in good shape either. And he's gonna die. There we go. We lost our first citizen. There's not great cover. Once again, we also do not have any more medkits, I don't believe. Absolutely not. We will need help, or we're gonna die. So what you're gonna have to do, Shane Marine Graham Vanson, how far can I get Floki? I can get Floki here to still use a medkit.
Already there.
And he can switch without costing an action. We're going to get Shane Marine Grunt right here.
I'm gonna try dashing.
Get you crouching. Not that that guy can't pick you off. Loki, you're going to apply a med kit. Oh, and apparently encumbrance is bad because you're all hurt and weak and everything. I was going to try to lighten some loads around here. But that ain't going to work. Well, using the med kit will help. Okay. Can we get this civilian? There's no good place to move that civilian right now, so we're going to keep him right there. This civilian is going to get out of here, and we're going to finally have one. So we if we can stay alive, we can succeed this mission. Except there's no givens here, and we got 2 more worms, which are really a pain when I got to be working on this guy upstairs in more than anything. And this also means I can no longer jetpack. So the first thing we got to do is heal. We're still in good shape as it concerns worms exploding on us, except I'm not in good shape to gain cover. So I'm going to have to move. I'm going to have to not take a shot and move here. I could launch a grenade, but it's not going to be a big enough circumference to take these things out. There's no immediate threat to these guys inside, although the sniper could probably shoot through a window and hit one of those guys. I cannot get anything up here. It says I could get one in there. We got to try because this guy's murdering us. Did we do anything good? We took out an arm. So we have protected ourselves against this guy. He does not have a pistol, apparently. So no more pot shots from this guy. Thank you, Tristan. And just for doing that, we are going to try and get some help over here from this dude. Now, what's the best way to do this? You do not have thumbs up. So if I threw a grenade, I would not be able to switch to yet another grenade. So it means one worm is going to explode on you. Now, you still have good armor. I'm looking at you, and let's kind of, I kind of want to right click here. There we go. Left click, excuse me. And I want to check your armor. Your armor is in great shape. So let these worms explode on you. It shouldn't be a problem. The problem is going to be this guy. And we're, to be quite honest, going to hope he goes for those targets. And guess what? This guy, if we can still move him, is going to start running. Doesn't feel like there's any shots that can be taken against him. And Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, we're going to take a step forward with you. Because thank goodness you can still shoot. So what we're going to try doing, unfortunately, I can't quite get without. I can get you in here to rescue this guy, but not without you becoming a target. So I think what we're going to do is get you and keep you in cover, because we've got 2 hitmen out there that we're aware of that are gunning for us, and we're going to get you in cover so those guys can't hurt us. So that's the plan here.
Catch me if you can.
And we found yet another worm. Where did we see the worm? Or are you just seeing this one behind the wall? No, there's a third one somewhere. Oh, way over. Oh, he must have launched one out, it hit the tree, and it landed right there. So that's what you saw. Interesting. All right, this dude. Sectoid. What we may just do is see about throwing a grenade down here, clearing away some of this mist, and seeing if we can finally hurt this guy. And we took away a non-shooting arm. but at least he's immobile and bleeding. In fact, I don't think we have anything else there, and we do not. We do have another grenade, but we won't be able to shoot it. So let's get it picked up here, and then let's hunker. And then Tristan, I am thinking we're going to get you over here. Probably both these guys are going to be able, or I can bring you here, and then one of the worms is gone, except you're standing wide open. Yeah, so we just can't do that. I've got to get you in cover versus snipers, and you're just going to have to take the worm explosions for us with your good armor. Even though worms in this mod do have the ability to shred, and now we've been inflicted with stuff. That worm. Okay, that sniper missed. He's bringing out more worms, of course, against us. And they look like they went real far. They may not have landed very well. And let them go for the citizens and miss. I'm all for that. So there could be hope based on what we're seeing out there. There could be hope. My friends, there could be a little bit of hope for as banged up as we are right now. There could be a little bit of hope. Okay, no more medkits here. So, what I'm thinking we're going to have to do, if I move here, that should be a good position for us to shoot from. Let's just see what that shot looks like. I'm not worried about worms as much as I am this guy. So I don't know if we have the arm to be able to reach the guy. No, because the edge of the window right there is a little bit too much for us. Now what I could do is come out here, and then that would eliminate the window edge, and it would allow us to probably jump back. It'd be real close. I hope we can jump back through the window, because there's two snipers out there that would love, oh baby, to love to hurt you. Let's try this. Now what? Is that tree the arc of the tree, or is there still a ledge overhanging? Okay, so the building sticks out, so we were just never going to be able to throw that grenade. Let's face it, it was never going to happen. So let's just rescue these guys, get them out of here, and get them moving. A lot of carnage on the ground right now, but hopefully we can get these guys to safety now. And that might just be in the evac zone. So we've got 2 out, 3, 4, 5. There's still a 7th, because 1 is dead, but there's still 1 more that we have not found. Now, how far can you run? Now you're going to get poisoned, but it shouldn't quite kill you. We should just have enough speed to not get you killed. And then Shane Marine Grunt Vanson. You do not have it within you to get a line on this guy. However, we might be lucky up here. Because we handed over a grenade at the end of our turn. And let's just keep bombarding this guy and take out an arm if we can. Well, what's his health? We are oh my goodness. We are so close. He does have regeneration. I think is it regeneration torso? I think those are regeneration arms. That we took out the regeneration arms, but I think the torso is also available as a regeneration torso. So he's still out there available to hurt us this turn yet again. I think what we're going to do, we have 1 more grenade. We're going to do that and hunker yet again. and hope he can't harm one of us. Now we got a worm way up here that should be able to slither down on us here, which is bad news. We have you, Shane Marine Grunt Vanson, which is definitely hurting, but we can move you back here to start getting an angle on these other guys. We also have a sniper back here. We got to keep you at a distance because last thing we need is you to be one shot. Now, as far as actions, I do not have enough actions for a single action, so therefore, no, we couldn't even quick aim. That's kind of what I was hoping. So instead, what I'm going to do is move you, hopefully, out of line of sight of snipers, so nobody can get an angle on you. This dude. And we may give you some shots over here on this thing coming up. And then we got Tristan. Tristan does not also does not have any rockets, so we definitely got our money's worth out of our rockets. What we also have, though, is a grenade launcher. And we're going to see if this can help us out. Okay, this sniper has panicked. He can no longer shoot also. So all I'm aware of is a Chiron and another sniper over here. And we're actually holding up, albeit in a very hurtful way. And there's our last citizen we haven't been able to get to. So what I may do with you, this dude, is this guy can't hurt us a ton. This is the only thing that can truly hurt us badly. And I may play everybody else to try and get a shot on him. In fact, Floki, I hope that worm, poor Shane Marine Grunt Vanson. Oh baby, that thing's probably going to be able to reach you and jump over the edge. Unless we're lucky enough that these solid walls it can't jump over, it's got to squirm around to like a non-railing area to get down. That's basically what I'm hoping for. And so therefore I'm going to send you inside Floki, because you should be able to murder this guy with your either one if we get close enough. So Floki, let's get you in here so he can't. He could come this way for a potential angle. So I don't think he can run far enough this way to shoot through there and flank you. And you'll have protection if he's able to slip over here. So we're going to give this a go so we can take out the hitman. Tristan, what we've got to do, and you do not have any more med kits. We're hurting on med kits. Your health, provided there's no other surprises out there, will hold up. So there's that. So we're going to get you with your main weapon in case we have the opportunity, and you're going to hunker. Okay, it did jump over the edge, but can't reach us. Okay, that's a good target for that sniper. And the worms are close by for these citizens, but these citizens can outrun the worms, thank goodness. And the only thing we know of that these citizens have to worry about is that sniper off in the distance being able to get an angle somehow to shoot them. And this civilian, and potentially with him way back there, windows in a way, that's pretty long distance. We're just sending you here to get you as far away from worms as possible. You can stay put. Shane Vanson. That lowly worm over here is going to be dealt with here. It's the only one. All the rest kind of got shot too far off the map. So once you take care of this, we'll keep repositioning you.
Moving to position.
And you don't look so good, but at least we got the bleeding stopped. There is that. And this dude, this is what I'm thinking for you. Is we've got a citizen over here, and then upstairs we've got some goods that we might be able to pick up. The best of what we like to make this mission somewhat worthwhile for us. What I can do, I don't think he can really get an angle on us if this is where we move. This will at least get us crouching and probably close enough to throw our final grenade. Start putting some hurt on this guy. And we got body parts a-going. But what we don't have a-going is at least his will points are now down, but there's not too many more enemies to kill, unfortunately. And we're going to keep you there just because it has you crouching, and he's got a weird angle to try and shoot upstairs to get you. So you're done there. And we got Tristan here. And what I would love to do, you don't have... you have no will points left. We have to be very careful about how we move you. And because, you know, we've got this thing called poison all over you. And I don't think, and you, yes, I've checked 100 times, you do not have med kits.
I'll try and get that.
There's no such thing as magically reappearing med kits. Now what I can do is probably get out here for a quick aim. In fact, I'm going to give that a go.
Let's do this.
Floki, you've been doing some backup stuff, healing people, rescuing people, picking up loot, and it's time you got offensively involved. And we're going to check both your weapons with this quick aim.
Aiming.
That's not hideous. Okay, I'm wondering what this one looks like. Looks kind of like a lot of them will miss. You know, to be quite honest, since it's just that bad of a target, we're going to go in here and hope we can hit a lot in the center circle. Yeah, so he bleeds out. That's exactly what we wanted. A lot of worms on the ground right now. But these citizens barely are going to escape with their lives. And then Shane, a Marine Grunt Vanson, I don't think we're going to get you over here. He's dead. The only thing left. So really, the only thing left for a lot of us to do is run inside to try and pick all the bits of loot up that we can possibly carry. This guy, I don't know how much. Let's kind of look here. He may be out and he may be ready to leave. So this dude, that guy's safe. What we got to do is get you upstairs. Find a way to get you upstairs. I repeat, get you upstairs. And unfortunately, this dude, doggone it. Unfortunately, we're not going to get you close enough to be able to pick stuff up over here. Because now it's the point where we need to get greedy and pick up as many of these things as we can. Oh boy, our infiltrators will be set for life with all these things. And I don't know if that guy's going to last another turn. That's the problem.
Ready. Let's go.
So Floki, you got room for one more. I would like one of these weapons. Anyone else around that can pick stuff up? Tristan? I don't think the Chiron... Well, what we got is worms on the map. We've got worms on the map that are going to allow us to pick stuff up here. That's what we have. So let the worms be. We can kill them at our leisure. So let's get over here to get some more pickup power over here. And this civilian is now free. I didn't think we got close enough to rescue him. What we can do is send him over here towards the worms as the worm magnet. And then there we go. This is kind of a bizarre ending, but you know, what can I say? Okay, you are fully laden, Floki. So let's start getting you moving over this way because you'll be able to take some shots at some worms.
Relocate.
the charge of the poison worms. We have front row seats to witness this one. Okay, let's do the picking up of loot. Looks like we got it all. I don't think there's anything left for you to have to pick up. Absolutely not. So we're going to get you running down here. The civilian, we'll just kind of leave him as a target. None of those worms will reach us. I do believe the Chiron left the map because he was empty of worms. So we're left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 worms to take out. So we can get rid of all these, so we can pick up all of the loot that we have left. So let's get the loot picker-uppers over here. Civilian can stay there. And this dude, we can get you back for worm duty now.
We've got incoming.
Oh, there was another bit of loot up here. Kind of looks like an ammo case or something. It's hard to tell. Maybe we'll try running you back up because we should have enough people to shoot at worms. And we also have something here, which is probably ammo too, that would be nice to pick up. Hell, if we're going to be greedy, let's be greedy all the way. And we will not get you anywhere near worms. That's the plan here. What we will do is, what kind of overhang does this building have? None. So I wonder if our grenade launcher has an arc that can work. Yeah, no. Oh, it's weird. It does have an arc that can work if it was short enough, but not for a long-range worm shot. So that'll have to come next. I do not like the idea of getting you any closer to these worms. Who else do we have that can shoot out there? We have shooters out there that can take care of some worms.
Moving.
Let's see what these shots look like. Let's use the more accurate weapon. And we'll back you off. And Tristan, just to play it safe, because 10 more poison will get you down to 20. Let's just not get you to where I misjudge a worm.
I'll try and get there.
Let's just keep you back here and keep you alive. Because nobody else has med kits left. Holy smokes. Look at that. So, I think, yeah, it looks like that's all our turn. You're the only one that can move. Let's end our turn. All right, so I don't know if you, Floki, have any grenades left. You do. I'm not going to waste that weapon on a worm. So let's see if you can chuck a worm. Yeah, you can potentially. Yeah, you can potentially get rid of 2. The 2 closest, and the tree. We didn't like that tree, right? We're gonna have you kill and run. I don't know. I don't think that guy can end up getting close enough to us, but we'll kill and run you back here just to make sure. Well, no. What we can do is let's look here. Did I say we had another grenade? Let's just get it in place here. I'll tell you what. You know, let's just use it if we can, right? We're not proficient. I really don't want to get you any closer, so we'll just take a pot shot here.
Target missed.
And there you go. Now this civilian probably needs to back off just a tiny bit. Oh, we got Shane Vanson. We're going to bring you forward.
Prioritizing speed.
But not too close. Sectoid can hold up okay. So we're probably going to keep you moved up a little bit. We'll just maybe take a pot shot. Okay, let's be careful about this. Let's hold off on some of this ammo. Now, this dude, you are fully laden. Trying to wonder, we got this thing up here also. My greedy self is going crazy in my mind. So let's throw a grenade. We're down to, I think, 3 of them. You're going to be left with 20 whooping health over here. And none of them are nearby anymore, that much. I'm going to bring you around the outside here. In case we have a chance to launch a grenade. That guy climbed down. Okay, so this is what we want. You're citizen, you will stay still. Sectoid, did we fully load you up? Not at all. I'm going to get you up here. The next turn, you can pick up what's left. Oh, wait. We picked everything up. I wanted to fly you. This is what I wanted to get. I'm not even thinking properly. So let's leave this worm where he is. And let's run up to get this stuff. Sorry for the length of this. You're just watching me be greedy. That's pretty much what we're doing here right now. Tristan. Yeah, this worm is going to stay alive. Won't be able to reach the citizen. Even if it does, it's not going to kill him. So Tristan, we're going to bring you right here. Give you a kill. Since you've been taking it on the chin. And we got one final worm remaining. And actually, I'm going to move him just a little bit farther away. So we're so far away that the thing can't explode on him. And then we're going to try and pick up our little things here next turn. And then we'll be able to kill. Okay, there we go. We should be able to see what's there at least. Just ammo. But hey, ammo is ammo is ammo. We got the weapon, which is awesome. Is there anything... Let's see if I can get this dude up there and still be able to switch. You don't have the thumbs up perk, though. You don't have the ability to do it with one action, but this is close enough. Because you threw that grenade, you had a space for it. So we got that loot.
I'm here.
We're about to not get this loot. So this is what we're going to have to do. Who has the space? Because that is handy dandy convenient loot. Civilian can stay there. Shane, Marine Grunt Vanson only has room for one of them, so you're not the person to charge out there. Good old Tristan has stuff available.
Making haste.
So we need to see if we can get someone close enough to be able to pick it up. The answer is no there.
Ready.
Loki, you do have thumbs up. So let's get Tristan over here. Let's pick Floki. Make some space for Floki. I think you should be able... I don't know if you're going to have a shot on that worm, but let's at least check it out. potentially.
I'm listening.
Okay, Floki, you can get there to pick it up. And now we got everything we came here to get. And next turn we will kill the thing, unless we get lucky on our shot right here,
What's our plan?
right now. Okay. Sorry, and thanks for being patient with me going for every bit of loot, but this was a team of 5. They heard us. I got pissed, and I says, I'm going to rob everything we can possibly get on this map to help pay for our injuries. Oh, baby. All right, we did get our fair share of loot, and, you know, you only need so many Arachne guns, where we'll be able to sell those to help replenish our stuff. Everything else is probably not going to get sold, because I like these weapons, I like this weapon, I like those weapons. All of the above there, we're going to hang on to. And the ammo right there we'll hang on to. But we're going to probably sell these to see what we can get. We needed desperately the materials that we got. And we got some good attitude now, up to 40% with Synedrion. And so we have some new shared research now. Advanced nanotechnology, poison weapons. So let's take a look at see what those researches involve. An analysis of the Pandoran's behavior has revealed their colony, so we got a new nest on the map.
It would appear that diplomatic relations between Synedrion and the Phoenix Project are improving. This seems like a positive development to me, but I'm curious. Are you motivated by any kind of investment in our political and philosophical views, or are you just doing your job?
Well, we're going all in with Synedrion on this one, so the other two are probably going to be pissed off with this comment, but this is what we're doing.
So you are a potential ally. Not merely fighting the Pandorans, but attempting to realize a specific vision of the future. I will admit that I had hoped for this. As a token of our appreciation, let me share some valuable data with you.
Very good. We got some nice research. That is never going to turn that down. And the hits with the other havens were not extreme. So we can deal with all that. Okay, we're pretty much even on materials after that mission. We kind of spent a lot. Now, unfortunately, we're in no position to go after this nest right away. Fortunately, it was only a nest and not a lair. You could tell based on the enemies we were facing. It could have been a lot worse, folks. It could have been a lot worse. And thankfully, there were only 2 Synedrion that we're up against. So we got to fly back and get healed. We have to fly back and get healed. I don't know that we can afford this priest right now. Let's take a look. 12, I do not have enough food. Do not have enough of anything other than tech. I wonder if I could probably, if I could find locations to sell tech on the way, I think I want to do that. Is there any tech? So I could sell tech for materials here. I could sell tech if there's food left. Yeah, I could sell tech for food there. Sell tech for materials here, and we're going to do just that. Fly here, fly there, then we should be able to afford this guy. How about that? Manticore 2, and I think it's the Manticore 3 that's also there. We'll just fly them together as we head back up to our base. Yeah, we got some lack of stamina and health that needs to get recovered up at our main base. So also research-wise, we got the Aspida development, which could be a lot of fun. Let's just go see how much time one day. We got poison weapons, 21 hours. And what else do we got? Advanced nanotechnology. Bonus effects needs text. The little oversight that hasn't been addressed on them on. But nanotechnology has existed for decades, but new insights gleaned from study of the Pandora virus can be applied to create nanobots that can interface with human physiology and act in a protective capacity. With all the hurt we're taking, that sounds like it could be a kind of a priority kind of a thing. The Pandoran evolution we're going to keep up there. We'll do a couple of these up here that give us stuff, because we're going to need stuff. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Let's get moving. Okay, we're still searching our blue question marks back here. And because over here, We were waiting for a little more stamina to build back up before we risked doing too many searches in case we get ambushed. But I think now we're going to give it a go.
Construction complete.
And let's go get back to our other ships. So we're not quite there yet. We're going to trade. We're going to trade tech for materials. And we're going to fly up here. An abandoned haven, so no hostile forces have been detected, but there are probably some resources that we can find here. And whoop-de-doo, we did find a few. Small cache of resources has been found. And then we're almost here. And this is where we can trade some of that tech, about the only thing we own. 61 will do. It's not going to leave us with an abundance of food, but what we can do because of this is we can go into the Haven info and we can afford our first priest. So I can't remember without, and my paper is a little buried. I didn't get it unburied, but next episode we are going to introduce you to our newest soldier. And if I've run out, I think there's at least one person left. And we'll have to do another Wheel of Fortune to see who the next round of recruits will be. But we're going to pick up a priest right here. Let's take a look at it. Comes with mind control already, priest training, virus weapon, and we need some extra abilities on our side, mind control, etc., etc. And we want to learn, because this is a full-blooded Anu priest, so we're going to get some Anu skills along with it. So let's recruit. 1290. It's not going to leave us a lot of excess things. 86 materials, 296 in food. But we have ourselves a new soldier, and he's on one of our ships, I would assume. Yes, right there. So we're going to, his code name is Harvey, but we're going to rename Harvey next episode, and we're going to fly back here with our teams to get ourselves healed up, so we can see about taking on this nest down here and putting a little hurt on hopefully their research. Now they evolve as they lose missions, so yeah, they're going to evolve no matter what I do with this. But we got to keep it under control to cut down on some of these haven defenses we have. And then we got a number of story missions up here that we got to get done and get going on, from Overrun against. And we may end up having to do Overrun because of the timer first. We also have the hatching, which is coming up. So we got I probably will not have time to get down to this till we do a couple other missions once we heal up. So our plates are full. Our plates are full. As a matter of fact, let's just get going. Okay, we are back here. We are going to get ourselves healed up. We are going to get ourselves in good position. And let's take a look in here at our we also have a vehicle sitting around up here. Patchwork is getting himself patched up. The two that are at the base right now are in good shape, but we have some armor issues that are chugging along. Chugging along. And we do have one more fabrication plant that'll get back online in a little over a day. That'll speed that process up. But we have a lot of armor needs right now also. And we just don't have enough funds to do it all. So what I'm going to do is stop right here, just in case this thing ends up being an ambush. So we don't want that to happen. To extend this mission out, we're just gonna cut it here, with plenty to think about and plenty to move forward with next time. I hope you enjoyed the mission. It was a challenge, but fortunately it was a nest that attacked this haven, so we were able to overcome the challenge. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.